Hello antique and jewelry lovers, this is Living the Good Life and I have a thrift store finds video for you. But first, just a little segment. I am doing some recommendations on some sites that you might enjoy. If you're ever wondering, what goes on with our brothers and sisters over in the United Kingdom when it comes to sourcing antiques and what do they find, how much money do they get, here's a site you might like. Walter is with Antiques Arena. He is in Wales and he goes to car boot sales, which is their version of garage sales / flea markets, and he purchases antiques and lots of jewelry. And recently, last year, he opened a shop in his hometown in Wales, and he gives you a little flavor of what's selling there, what he has in stock, etc. with his cohort Sandra, and I really think you'll enjoy it, so check them out. And I will have a link to their YouTube page in the remarks of this video. So let's look at what I found. I went out on Tuesday the 6th of March as well as Thursday the 8th. No, that's wrong. The 6th of March as well as then yesterday the 15th. And these are the things that I found. So at the Thrift Clearance Center, everything was $1, and I found this. I do not know how this stayed on the shelf. This is Pyrex Butterfly Gold. It has this little plastic lid, and the lid was completely separate from this, sitting on a different shelf. And I got that, and I go, you know what? For some reason, I think this lid goes on here. It just looks like it should have a lid. And when I came home and did some research, it does actually go on there. So I'm really fortunate. I'm multiple times I find the lid completely separate from the item. So this is it. Obviously they tried to sell it for $1. I guess at a garage sale and it didn't sell. But I was happy to pay $1 for it at the Thrift Clearance Center. So it's in great shape. Just need to wash it up. I also got this Fire King wheat motif casserole, and I checked it out. Both of these don't go for a lot of money, something like $5 to $7 for these items, but I still think they're really nice and in good shape, but there was no lid to these. I also got this Pyrex mug. It was actually 25 cents because they're still doing the 4 for $1 on plates, mugs, cups, and vases. So I got this and a couple of other things. Oh yeah, I'll have to show those to you next. I also was so lucky. I found these. Look at this. They have this tub on the bottom shelf, and it's filled with all kinds of stainless, silver-plated, brass items. And I saw that, I go, better check that out just to make sure. I go, make sure to, if you see one of my previous videos, I accidentally bought pewter one time because it looked like this. But I was lucky this time. Sterling, D-U-C-H-I-N, sterling. And I never know if you do Duchen, whatever, sterling. So $1 for a pair of sterling salt and pepper shakers. I was thrilled with that. I also found this big picture. It's about 10 inches tall. It is Mar crest. Here's kind of a close-up. These only sell for about $5 on eBay, but I thought for $1 it was cute. I also found this. This is another item that its lid was sitting across the aisle on another shelf about 2 shelves down, so completely separate. I was thinking, oh, what a cute little teapot, and too bad it doesn't have a lid. Found the lid, they go, wait a minute, I think those go together. I've looked for this and I have not been able to find it. Here's the paper label. I think it's Fukago, F-U-C-A-G-C-O, Japan, and it was $1. It's not anything major, but I thought, a teapot for $1, who can pass that up? I also got this little cranberry vase. It was part of my 4 for $1, and it kind of has like a big thumbprint detail. It's kind of bubbled on the inside, and I don't see a a pontil mark, but it still is pretty. I was just trying to find things that would, you know, for my 4 for $1. They actually let me have more than that. So I got this platter. It's from Taylor Smith Taylor, and you're not going to be able to see the mark very well because it's very faded. These are kind of mid-century, and it's got this pretty rose. So the plates were 25 cents, and the platter was $1. I also went to an estate sale one Sunday, and everything was half off. First, I thought that this Waterford was going to be $1, but it was actually says $7, so it was $3.50. Still a nice price for a Waterford marked clock. And again, you can't see it marked, but I think it's right there in the corner. Anyways, $3.50 for that model. And then let's talk about the jewelry. I got this at 2 different locations. One was the Goodwill Boutique store. So if you have a Goodwill Boutique, you know, Google it. I've seen some in different parts of the country. I think you have to be in a major city. But they actually get some of the sterling items in and put them in a display case up front. These were originally $6.99, but they actually gave them to me for $4.99. And if you're over 55, there is a senior day where you get a discount. So try to go there. I think they get a truck once or twice a week. But these are sterling silver. I can get them off. And I'm finding these red stones a lot. I don't know if this is jasper again. Kind of that. And it says Matthews sterling. I have looked all over. There's tons of people selling Matthews sterling earrings similar to this and other types on eBay, but there's no detail on who Matthews is. So there's those. The other thing was, the first thing I saw was this great big cross with the red stones. And I thought, oh, that looks pretty good. And it does say Mexico 925. It has a good weight to it, about 24 grams. And this was $6.99. Then I went to garage sales. I had went to garage sales last Friday, and that would be the 9th of March, and I found nothing. Finally, my very last garage sale that I went to that day, I asked the lady, she actually had the best garage sale, different furniture, etc. And I said, do you have any jewelry? Oh, I forgot to bring the jewelry out. And then she said, oh my, you know, now I've locked myself out of the bathroom. Her neighbor had to go kind of like, you know, pick the lock with a bobby pin or something to get in, but she was able to bring some jewelry out. I found this little Mexican kind of Aztec calendar pendant, and it says 925, and there is a little iconography here, some kind of little symbol of, I think it's a horse, I can't quite tell, but that was, this jewelry is actually $3 for everything I'm about to show you. I got a teeny tiny piece of gold. It's 0.2 of a gram. If my calculation is correct for 14 karat gold at $1,200, it's worth about $5. So that paid for the whole thing. I also got these. These are sterling silver, part of the $3. I got these. And these are all ones that I would wear, and they say 925 on the back. And then last but not least, there is this heart pendant with some other numbers on it, but it is sterling as well. So that was definitely worth what I paid for it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I forgot, almost forgot. I did get this Monet red bead necklace just to wear. I thought it would be fun, especially since I seem to be on a red kick lately. If you'd like to send me a comment, I will reply to every one, because I would love to hear from you, learn from you, and I would love your subscription. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.